What's up everyone, 501st Spartan here with the 6th edition Codex. Yes, I'm going to talk about this thing now. Now I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to compare this Codex. Oh crap, I am not prepared for this video. You know, hell, I'm never prepared. Well, for this shit. So, I'm going to be comparing, in the following videos, I'm going to compare these three codices, 4th edition, 5th edition, 6th edition. And things that I remember, things that I don't remember, and new things that I kind of do like. So, first of all, we're going to go skip these two, because that'll be later on for parts. And I am mostly going to talk about today the simple things known as chapter tactics and warlord traits. So, let's go over the warlord traits for Space Marines. So, number 1, if you roll a 1, you basically, yeah, your warlord has fear, big deal. Number 2 is that, what's it called? Yeah, during the start of the, your warlord gets furious charge until the end of the turn, and you can only use that once, which sucks. Number 3 is actually my favorite. It's, any units that are 12 inches from your warlord, but you can only use it once per game. So that have, well, they're from the Space Marine Codex. They basically have twin link weapons. Oh no, yeah, they have twin link weapons. So if you fail to hit, reroll for lols. So yeah, use command squads. Rights of War is basically, no, if you roll a 4, you could use your warlord's morale leadership for morale tests. 5 is just basically what? Wait, what? Yeah, add 1 more to your total warlog. Who cares? Yeah, 5 is stupid, and 6 is just ridiculous. It's just being funny. If you like playing for lols, and you like assaulting for lols, and you like going up against melee stuff for lols, because why not? Is basically whenever you're in a challenge and your warlord is being challenged, or you're challenging with a warlord. If you win that challenge, you get D3 extra victory points, which is hilarious, by the way. Recommendation: do not do that with Tau. They're gonna overwatch your ass. I would recommend do this against someone that is weaker than you, preferably Imperial Guard if you even get the chance to go ahead and assault them and challenge them, because why not? So yeah, so those are the warlord traits. They're decent, I guess. Number 3 is my favorite out of all of them. Everything else, nah, it's just preference and funsies, how I call it. So yeah. Still Combat Squad or still Combat Squad no matter what. So if you remember the 5th edition crap, it's the same thing. I don't think Devastators have it though, but everything else does. So, alright, chapter tactics. Ultra Smurfs. Oh wait, since I am running my own chapter. Let me get my asshole captain here. Right. Since I am running my own chapter and they look like Ultra Smurfs, I am not going to run them as Ultra Smurfs because I hate Ultramarines. My dudes are, like I said in every single one of my damn videos, these are darker Space Marines. Like I use Cantor Blue. Now I think that's what it's called today. Old school Regal Blue. That's what I use for my dudes. I don't use Ultramarines Blue or whatever blue that is for Ultramarines right now. Because I don't like that color, and I don't like the Ultramarines either. But, anyways, this is a review. We are reviewing crap. So, chapter tactics. Every single one of your Space Marine armies, I think if you have your own chapter, basically, you could choose any chapter you like. So, I'm going to tell you every single one of them first. So, Ultramarines are pretty straightforward. You could use there's 3 doctrines. You use Tactical, Assault, or Devastator doctrine, but you can use them only once. Each of them, you can only use once per game on each, and only once per turn you can use one. So, It really depends on the game, on how the game is going for you. Is by turn 3, if you're not doing anything, might as well start going for these doctrines. I actually do not mind the Devastator doctrine, but since you can only use it once, it's not really that great. You can move your Devastators like extra, 6 inches, then shoot with your last cannons or missile launchers. Okay, that's no problem. And tactical doctrine is basically twin link bolters for all your tactical squads. If they roll a 1, if they roll a 2, basically you miss on a 2. And yeah, that's it. Assault doctrine is you re-roll the charge, and bikes, basically all your bikes have fleet. And then Devastators is basically they get relentless if all Devastator squads get relentless unless they disembark, which is no good if you're running. So the drop pod last cannon idea with Devastators does not work. So, unfortunately, sad face. All right, White Scars. White Scars are born. They have 2 things, and they're permanent, I think. Yeah, I don't know. They pass their dangerous terrain test, all bikes, and they have 4-up jink instead of a 5-up anymore. So that's pretty good. So yeah, if they do Hammer's Wrath, then they get +1 in the strength. Fire and Roar, yeah, they just hit and run for the other part, and that's it. Devastators and Terminator people cannot do anything. Well, Centurions and Terminators can't do that, but everything else can. Alright, Imperial Fist. Let's move to these guys. I actually don't mind running these this chapter tactics. All bolters, except for the special ammunition stuff, can basically reroll. Everything is twin link bolters, basically, except for special ammo. That's it. And Devastators and Centurions. Devastators have tank hunters, and they add 1 to the result of what's called damaging a building, for example, which is not really that great, but I like the tank hunters rule, especially for Devastators. Your normal Devastators. Centurion Devastators, I'm gonna talk about those later. They're actually pretty good. I haven't fielded them yet, but crap. There you go. That's one of them. I have 2 more to build, so I just beefed them up with everything, so I don't have to magnetize shit or anything. I have all the weapons they need. And yeah, this is the Devastator Sergeant, so I still have to paint them and prime them. So yeah, Black Templar. If you're running Black Templar, good. That's great. Your chapter tactics kind of do suck. It's melee combat basically, so I'm not gonna really talk about them. They just have they have the special rules Crusader, and then at Mantum Will, which is not really important unless they're well, it's important against Psychers. You roll a 5 for Deny the Witch, but that's it. Engage, and yeah, whenever you're in challenge, they get to re-roll their hits, and they have rending. That's it. Boom. Right, Iron Hands are actually like the Iron Hands special chapter tactics as well. They get Feel No Pain on 6-up on every single model. It doesn't say none of them, so every model has 6-up Feel No Pain. And the other thing, vehicles have It Will Not Die, so that is broken. That is pretty good if you're running up vehicles. No, do not use this against Tau. I will use the Imperial Fist one. The reason why I do not use it against Tau is because your vehicles will die. You need something to kill those Riptides. I'm going up against 3 Riptides next time I face Tau. So, wish me luck, guys. I'm gonna fucking die. So yeah. Salamanders, they're kind of a nerf version of Vulcan Histan's chapter tactics from 5th edition. A little bit nerfed because now it's the same thing basically as earlier. You still have mastercrafted Thunderhammers, but now it's only twin link flamers. That's it. So that's the only downside. And no more twin link Meltas, which I really like Meltas as twin link. Raven Guard, never even paid attention to it. So apparently they have Scout, except for bulky and variable. So Terminators and Centurions do not get any pluses from Raven Guard. So, and jump infantry can just, wow. What? Wait. Furthermore, they must. Oh wow, they just reroll Hammer Wrath's wounds. That's it. So basically, those are the two things. The two things I want to cover in this video. Wow, it took 10 minutes to cover all this shit. Warlord traits, they're okay, I guess. Not the greatest thing ever. And chapter tactics, my suggestions for custom armies. It's running Imperial Fist and Iron Hands. Now, if you're going full flames and going up against like Tyranids, Orcs, or any spam army that you know they have infantry, I would go with Salamanders. Because why not? You have a better advantage on those. So, those are the three that I would choose, preferably. Ultra Smurfs, if you're running Ultramarines, why not? Sure, run them. It's actually okay, I guess. But the only downside is only once per game each one. So, turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, or vice versa, or whenever you have 5 turns, choose one. So you out of the 2 turns, you're not gonna have this advantage, basically. Yeah, so it doesn't really help that much. It helps better than before, where there was nothing like this. But yeah, and yeah, that's all I was about to say. Aside from that, the fluff kind of did change a little bit. I think Cruden's kind of rewrote a little bit of stuff. Like, some people that are technically dead, they say, nope, they're still alive, they're somewhere lost. Yeah. So, Cruden's, thanks, I guess, for giving our hopes up on those people who were technically MIA or KIA. So, apparently, Space Marines do not die so easily. So, yeah. And Crimson Fist, yeah, Crimson Fist, well, they're being Crimson Fist, so they're funny. And I'll be talking about them later on. Sure, I do not run them, by the way. Personally, I do not run Crimson Fist. They look like Crimson Fist and Ultramarines together, but no, they're not. Okay, they're like, these guys originated from pre-heresy Night Lords, so that's what I'm gonna keep them, but they're not Night Lords either. So they're the only ones who are still alive, though. They're good. They're not bad. So they're not complete assholes. And for those who were complaining a little bit about the Codex Space Marine, that it has Black Templar stuff, I would say you save yourself extra money, because you're not gonna buy another Codex or a supplement, since it's already here. So it comes with it, might as well take it. Don't be pissed. You'll be fine, dude. No need to worry. So next time, covering similarities and differences about 5th ed, 4th ed, in terms of points and stuff, and what's actually changed, because there's a lot of good stuff that came and changed, and there's some stuff that I was kind of disappointed by, but we'll talk about those later. So please subscribe, like this video, and check it out. Check the next videos that will be coming up. So I'll see you guys later.